This lesson is designed for the Cambridge IGCSE and O-level curriculum. Subject Environmental Management on Human Population. The subtitle is 8.3 The Population Structure. Learning objective to examine the population structure in MEDCs and LEDCs, and learning outcome will be able to analyze how a country's population structure changes as it develops. Let's define the terms such as population structure, population pyramid are dependent and independent. First is the population structure. Population structure implies the makeup or composition of a population. The population structure of a country reveals the proportion of males and females of each age group. Population structure is shown by using the population pyramid. The next is population pyramid. A type of horizontal bar graph used to show the population structure of an area is called as the population pyramid. A population structure is shown by population pyramid. Dependent. Those people in the population who are not economically active, that is working, and so rely on those who are working for their needs. The last is independent. Those people in the population who are economically active, the working population, comes under the independent. Population pyramid is divided into three groups. That is 0 to 14 age, young population, that is dependent, and 16 to 65 is middle-aged. They are independent and working population, and above 65 is old age and they are dependent population. So generally when you're talking about the population pyramid, the wide base indicates, the wide base includes the youthful population. A narrow top indicates, there are fewer people in the older age group because life expectancy is lower. Example, Norway, Sweden, UK, Singapore, Germany, Italy, and Japan have the narrow top, and a concave slope is suggesting a high death rate. This is how the population pyramid in a developing country will, normally look like. And the population pyramid in a developed country, narrow base, that is the narrow base indicates the less youth population or birth rates are lower, and wider top, it pinpoints there is a sizable percentage of older age group because of the high life expectancy. And a convex slope or a bulging sides suggest low death rates in developed countries. Have a look at the population pyramid of LEDC and MEDC. So a country's population structure changes as it develops. For LEDC governments with a young population and MEDC with older population, the disparity in age structure creates multiple challenges. Access to educational places for many children who are going to reach elementary school is likely to be a priority in LEDC. With young population, the aging population could place a burden on hospital and care home places in MEDC. making them a priority. To solve these demands, money from taxes paid by the middle-aged will need to be used. The types of population pyramids. Number one is expanding, and number two is stationary, and number three is contracting. What is expanding pyramid? Expanding population pyramids represents population that in the younger group, that is 0 to 14, have a great population. Population of this type typically have high rate of fertility or with low life expectancies. There have been a substantial population pyramids across several third world countries. It includes Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Stationary pyramid. The stationary population pyramids are used to represent the populations that are not growing. They are identified by their rectangular shape, showing a relatively equal percentage that taper off towards the top across the age groups. Contracting pyramid or contracting population. They are distinguished by the rectangular form, showing a relatively equal percentage that taper off towards the top across the age categories. These pyramids are often characteristics of developed nations when the birth rates are low and overall quality of life is high. Okay, let's figure out the impacts of dependent population in MEDC and LEDC. For example, in MEDC, that is Japan, elderly dependence is increasing due to an increase in life expectancy. It causes number of problems including number one, increased pressure on health and social care, that is the care home services, etc. And second, financial pressure to provide the pension to the great number of people. And third, in future, fewer economically active people to support them. And its benefits are number one, elderly people may pass skills and expertise on to the younger generation. And second, an early may take care of the grand generation, allowing the parents to work at a full capacity. MEDC, the life expectancy is increasing due to the improvements in healthcare, diet, and lifestyle. When you talk about LEDC, the dependent population, the high proportion of population is under 15 and they need healthcare education. In future, more children will reach childbearing age, putting more pressure on health services. This slide depicts some of the important tips in the exam point of view, how to describe and interpret the population pyramid step by step. So in order to check your attainment, I have included here, some of the questions. You can work it in your notebook. And on the next slide, you can see the answers too for, for the reference.